This is Excel Champ. In this video, we're going to be showing you how to make a pie chart with percentage labels like we see here. Also, we're going to be showing you how to make an explosion of just one piece so we can highlight one area of our pie chart. If you'd like to follow along with this same data set, there's a link to download in the description down below. So here we have our sample data set of 5 items and the count of each one of those items. First thing we're going to want to do is highlight all of this data. Just click and drag down. Then we're going to go to Insert. Under Charts here, we're going to see the pie chart right here. We're going to click that down arrow. You have your 3 different types of pie charts. Under 2D, one under 3D, and a donut. We're just going to do a regular 2D pie chart here. Just going to adjust the size of this a little bit. First thing we're going to want to do is change the colors, because these colors here I think are a little bit of an eyesore. I like them a little bit more uniform. Let's go with a nice green palette here. If we click on change colors, we bring up all these different selections of different type of color schemes. I'm just going to pick this green one, fading dark to light. I tend to like these the most. Then to just make our chart a little bit more appealing, we're going to click in the background, hit format, change the shape fill here to a light gray. That way it pops out a little bit. So after we do that, we're going to go to chart design up at the top here, add chart element, and we're going to want to add these data labels. If you hover over data labels, it's going to give you a couple different options here. Right now it's set on none. We're going to want to put these in the outside end here. And if we see that all these numbers pop up around our pie slices here, so we're going to click that. We can see they all match up to our item number 1 here, 95, item number 2 is 30, and so around the pie chart. Now we're going to want to format these a little bit better, since these numbers aren't exactly what we were looking for. What we're going to want to do is click on our data labels that popped up. We're going to right click, go down to Format Data Labels. That's going to bring up our data label options over here. And right now under Label Options for Label Contains, we can see it's checked off as Value and Show Leader Lines. Leader lines are, if we were to pull these apart, it would show a line directing us back to the piece. And the value right now are these numbers which are shown. We're going to want to click off Percentage. And we can see our percentages popped up next to our values here. We want just the percentage, so we're going to uncheck Value just so that percentage shows. Now, if we click off of our data labels, if we want to make one of these slices stand out, this 3% for data item number 5, if we want to click on that, then click again, so we're just highlighting that slice. If we go over to our format data point on the right here, which is still open from before, if we increase this point explosion, we're going to see that slice slide out. We did it a little bit too far. Let's bring it on back. And maybe a little bit more so we could see it. That way it highlights this slice a little bit more, so we wanted to talk about that data point. Lastly, let's change our chart title here to Item Pie Chart. Just going to want to move that up a little bit more. If we go up to Format, Text Fill, so we want to change that to a little bit lighter of a color. Go to Home, Bold, we can increase that size, and there is our chart.